Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Is it really? Hold on. What? I can't believe it. It's already Wednesday. I felt like it was a Tuesday or something, but wow. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully everybody out there is having a good Wednesday so far. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We do have quite a few people with us. Oh my goodness. We have, well, of course, we have Dick for a Tick and SW, Vibe Trade Channel, Scott Bro, good morning to you, Amateur Genius, Futures Trading Today, WD, Dr. Purple Ape, Shady Lady, S. Retberg, Luna HD, Julius, Raymond, Astro Nerd, Silent NW, Vibe Trade, Danny L. Angus, Big G, Darren, good morning to you. Hey, good morning, Silent NW, Part 2, Micah Els, Anita Lowe, Curran Dula, good morning, good morning. Trader Page in the building here. Good morning, East King, Delane, Chris, Evelyn, Jonathan, Alfred, Flyer Jim, Mark V, Sean Matthews. Good morning, Strictly Trade Biz, Franny, Kirk, Sam, Wendy, Harrison. Good morning, good morning. How you doing, Ray, Diana, Dips, 29 Stumps, Richard, Michael, Mr. Bugs, Dan Trading, Angelo, Jesse James, Mohammed, Love Wetlands, Maverick, David, Nathan, Ashton, Hindsight King, Chris Daly, Alex P, JK, T. Cerna, Epic Futures, Brody, Marco Parrish, Mr. Black Notebook, El Par, Billy, Wit, Goldfingers Trade Tech, Neezy for Sheezy in the building, Tony R, RTR, JC, Micro Mouse, Charles, HD Fid, Big Kahuna, Tony, Ron, Richard, Toby. Good morning, everybody. Oh, look at that. You can see kind of like right there on my chart, right there. I see some blue arrows. Let's scoot that over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Got a little execution there. That's a little scalp short that I took earlier this morning and ended up making some profit on that. Copied across 5 accounts to see what we're at here so far. $10,838. Not too shabs. Ended up trading that this morning because we had that huge massive flushacito here in the markets. Big G-Ski says, passed my first Top Step X combine yesterday. Let's have a great day today. Give it up for Big G in the house. Good morning, good morning. It's a great way to start our morning off there. Very, very nice. So we did have some, everybody's asking, I got a bunch of DMs this morning. What's going on with the market? What's happening? Why is the market going down? This is what happens. The Pavlovian response is shock when you see the market actually going down after it's been ripping to the top side for so long. It's like, what does this mean? Like, people are actually selling? I don't understand. How are people actually selling this market? I just don't get it. Well, a couple things happened. Number one, we had Trump gave an interview yesterday at the RNC, and he is the leading Republican political candidate. And across all betting sites, he is leading for the next president. So what he says matters a lot to the markets right now. So even though he's not president, he's a former president, but he is leading in all of the betting sites right now to become the next president and get back into the Oval Office. So he was grilled about a couple things yesterday at the RNC. That's a Republican National Convention for you folks that are not from the U.S. By the way, let's get these likes up early. I want to give away some combines today. It's really up to you folks. If you want free stuff, click the like button. Just that simple. That's all I ask from you. Just click the like button. We're going to give away some free combines and stuff. Would love to blow out some free combines today. It really, again, this is just your world and we're all just living in it. So if you want free combines, you just go, you click the like button. So Trump had an interview last night at the Republican National Convention, and he was grilled about Taiwan. And his response to that was that he would make sure that Taiwan was defended. So the market did not like that. The market did not like that response. And there was also, so that's number one. That was thing number one that caused the market to roll. Thing number two, we had a press report on stricter restrictions for Western chip exports from us going out to China. That was item number two. So not very good for the markets there. If we're not able to export and GDP goes lower, problems are there. So market did not like that. Number 3, we had ASML reporting this morning. And ASML did not have a good report. They had a decent Q2, but their Q3 guidance was terribly lacking. And so for that reason, we had item number 3, which is causing the market to roll. So that is not a good thing for the markets right now, because that is also, if we're looking at sectors, what is ASML? Well, that's, why is that coming up? Is that really it? That's, I don't know why it's not coming up, but anyway, let's pretend that this is the right one. Anyway, ASML had an issue with their forward-looking guidance for Q3. Not good news. So you take all 3 of those things, and that makes the market kind of roll over and have this continued roll. But I think it was kicked off by Trump's commentary about willingness to defend Taiwan if under attack. The market did not like that at all. Now, we also have a thing when we're looking at sectors called contagion. So when we have something like ASML that's reporting not great forward-looking guidance, the market is going to go ahead and assume that that is going to be in the other names in the sector as well. So that's Taiwan Semi, that's NVIDIA, that's all of the chip companies, right? So not very good stuff there for the market. So let's see, though. Here's what happens on a day like today. When we have, this is your roll in the NQ over here. When we have a day like today where we have a tremendous roll, that means that the market is seeking lower prices, but it also is looking for a reason to have the news either have its effect on the market or simply be negated. So if those are the 3 news items and we don't have it continuing to pile on here, there's a good chance that the market could find its footing and we could potentially come back higher. So that is something that you as traders should be keeping in mind today when you are looking at the markets, is the news still impacting the market? Remember, 3 news items here. Number 1, politics with Taiwan. Number 2, talking about the potential restrictions on exports to China. And number 3, chips not looking so good with ASML reporting first and not having a great report, great forward-looking guidance. Remember, when you're talking about earnings reports, there's a couple things that investors look for. Obviously, number 1 is that you want to make sure that the performance for the quarter that they're reporting on was good. But more importantly, investing is looking forward, right? And so it's extremely important that that forward-looking guidance at least mirrors what happened in the latest quarter, given if you're talking about some type of company that performs cyclically. For instance, if you're talking about travel, hospitality, things that are seasonal, they have seasonality factors where during some seasons they're hotter and then the guidance for a certain season may drop, but that's expected, right? When you're talking about semis, there's not really a seasonality factor that's going into that. So when you have semis reporting and they're saying, well, our forward-looking guidance is no good, and then you tack on the fact that, well, there's going to be an issue with exports for chips to China, you tack on those things, and then you also have in the same region, because a lot of chips come out of Taiwan, talking about, hey, if Taiwan is attacked, we're going to defend it. Those are all kind of in the same category, and it can create a hotbed of activity, which is what we kind of saw overnight. So does anybody have any questions about what's going on? I am curious if anybody bought these lows down here, because we did have this level down here at 257 3/4. If we're going back here, it's right around these topping areas that we saw back in the middle of June, towards the end of June here, and the beginning of July. Hey, good morning, Nick for a tick. Good to see you. Good morning, Sarah Lucas. Good afternoon to you. Fun Tasty John, Micah. Micah says, that's been our stance for decades. Why the difference? Simply because when it's said out loud, it reiterates the point and the market will react to that. Because you have to understand, When we have a stance on something and we're looking at a change in regime, right? I guess you can call it regime, but a change of administration, there is a chance that the stance could possibly be changed. And when the market doesn't have that information clearly, then the market will assume that we don't know the answer to that. And then when the market gets the actual answer from the horse's mouth, so to speak, the market will react on that. So even though that has been the same stance that we've had, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter until it's said out loud, because there's a potential. The market will always price in the potential that there will be a shift in what the administration will do moving forward. KG Dana says, morning Rips, received my free combine email yesterday from Top Step. Thank you. Give it up for KG Dana. KG Dana was one of our winners for a free Top Step combine. JK says, nothing like that first shave after a long time. Feel like a new man. Oh man, I love it. Yeah, I have not shaved. Well, I get my beard trimmed, but I haven't shaved completely bare in a while. Your face feels cold, right? Sarah Lucas says, looks like I missed a good trade with net profit. Yeah, the way down seemed to be the best trade there, but we are bouncing up. Let's see what happens up here at 307. Already up $9,000 on your combine at XFA. Nice work to Family Griffin. Love to see that. It's similar when a mosquito flies through my fan. I don't know that one. You're going to have to explain that to me. Is the market working for anyone on Tradeovate? I'm on TradingView and it's working fine. I know it's not Tradeovate, but yeah. Oh no, I would never shave it off. Love my wizard beard. Got to post a picture on Twitter. See if I can repost that wizard beard. Not having a feel in the market today. Scared and lost. Too much pressure. You know what you can do is just take a break and just go into observation mode. One of the things that you can do to help hold that discipline is that you don't have your trading software open. If you don't have your trading software open, then you can't be tempted to take a trade. You can play with fire a little bit and open up your trading software and then commit to only trading a paper account or a practice account. But again, you might find yourself trading into a combine or trading into an XFA or a live account. That could be an issue. So keep it top of mind, but more than anything, journal those emotions because they're real and you want to see what the root of them are and see if there's any edge that you can find by conquering those emotions. Dakota called it yesterday on Top Step TV. He's been on fire. By the way, Dakota made $43,000 yesterday live in front of everybody. Hey Rips, I just requested $1,000 last night. Can I continue trading the XFA account? Yes, but let's just say if your balance is at $3,000, you requested $1,000. That means that you have $2,000 left over. You need to maintain that so that at least the 1,000 is half of what you requested. So you could lose another 1,000 and still be okay, but I'd be careful. I'd just wait until the balance is cleared out of your account just to be safe. Scott Vaughn says, morning Rips, decided to have my combine alone, but made 3 G's in my practice account on 5 micros while I sleep. There you go. Nice work. Waiting for a potential bounce off 208. Oh, that's down there. Let's see where I have that level of American Pride. So I'm down at 213. That's the level that I'm tracking there. But yeah, we had some nice bounces, reject. This was a nice shorting area right here. That bounce up to 71. You have a wick rejection and it doesn't quite make it all the way back up to 71. What triggered this dump? We went over it at the top of the call. It's a series of 3 different things, but if you want to see it, you can go ahead and rewind to the beginning of the stream. We talked about that. We covered it. I think I should always just, maybe I should wait until like we're 25 minutes into the stream before I start talking about all of that stuff there. Liam says, do you ever trade ES? Of course, but I like trading the NQ for a couple different reasons. Number one, I like the volatility in the NQ, and I'm a momentum trader at my core. So I personally love to trade the NQ because it moves quickly. That's number one. Number two, it gives you more opportunities during the day. What do I mean by that? Well, if I'm wrong on the NQ, I can usually make up that trade, even though I don't think like that when I'm trading. I'm not thinking like, oh, I need to get out of the hole. But it does give you more opportunities to get yourself out of a precarious situation. And so For that reason, that's another one that I love it. And also the NQ is easy for me to read because I can focus on certain stocks that move the NQ significantly. And I'm also tracking the options chain and levels on those underlying equities that propel and move the NQ. And so for all of those reasons, that's why I like to trade it. Wait until you get the confirmation email from TopStep that funds are withdrawn. That is the way to do it, 100%. Even though I made 9,000, I was short from 629, closed very early. The emotion. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, you want to go back to that trade and look back and say, did I close it for a valid reason? If the answer is yes, then there's really nothing more that you can do. Right? I could have got more points on my trade, but I was trading it down to the 300s. I could have had more points on my trade. It failed down all the way to 250s. So I missed out on 40 points of alpha. Am I upset about that? No. I stuck to my trade plan and I made it work for me. So if you're feeling emotional because after the fact you're seeing something happen, then you need to start to question, was my trade plan followed and did I have a good reason for exiting? If the answer is no to both of those, that's where we can dive in and do some work. And that's why we journal. So if you can go back, review your trade and say, well, I pulled out of that trade. Why? Oh, because I was up some money. Well, that's not a valid reason. Or I was super nervous and I thought maybe I would give back any of the profits that I had in this trade. That's not a valid reason. And that's how we start to develop our own trading and get better at it. So that's what I would, there you go. It was fear to lose. So that's not a valid reason. That's trading off of emotions. That's not good. Don't do that. Ribs, what do you think about Mick taking Dakota's new XFAs away and putting him life so fast? I think it's a good thing. I think it's a smart thing. If I owned a prop firm, I would want to have Dakota trading live for me all the time. 100%. Moondos says, I only hit loss limit, but I'm working back up. There you go. Do I count legs? I don't know. I'm not sure. Shady Lady says, fear to lose my gains is my problem. Big problem too. I take 100 to 150 all day, but that doesn't get you far. Well, it depends. I mean, the profit target on an XFA is $200. So you made 9K in a day, shut your computer down and go enjoy life. There you go. That's good advice as well. What is the TopStep 100K daily profit limit? $3,000. But when you're in an XFA, people get this twisted, but when you're in an XFA, there is no profit limit. No profit limit on the XFAs. 10K on the day already. Good gains, Ribs. Thank you, JD. Traded back at 7 o'clock. I did not trade anything on stream yet. Remember, Express Funded, they're actually using that data. If you're a good trader, they're going to copy those trades in their house accounts. Ribs, prop firm or personal account, thinking about the 60/40 capital gains income bracket tax benefit. This is a great question. I'll get right into this. But first, give it up for Dolby. Oh my gosh, it's Nick Dolby in the building. What's up? Dolby time. So Matt, this is your answer here. He asked again, Ribs, prop firm or personal account, talking about the tax, the 60/40 capital gains. Here's the deal. If you cannot prove 3 months of consistent profitability, 3 months in a prop firm where you're taking regular withdrawals, you have absolutely zero business being in a personal account. Now, you can disagree with me. That's fine. But until you've proven consistent profitability, there is no reason that you should ever be risking real live money in a live account, period. Now, let's say that you're a dynamite trader. You trade on a prop firm. You're taking regular withdrawals from your prop firm account, and you're showing consistent profitability for 3 months. Congratulations. Take all of the money that you pulled out of your prop firm account and put it into a live account. You've earned that. You've earned that right. That is how I would try to look at things. You must earn the right to trade in that live account. If you are just jumping into a live account because you're, oh, well, if I did well, I would pay less taxes. I get a lot of DMs about this, actually. I get a lot of DMs that are very similar to this, where people are always thinking about this finish line type of result. where I get I get crazy questions like, so if I have 5 XFAs and I want to take out $10,000 a week, do you think it's good for me to be trying to make $2,000 a day? And then I'll ask them, I'll say, okay, well, how many XFAs do you have? And they'll say, well, I've been trading for 6 months and I'm still trying to pass my combine. What are you talking about 5 XFAs for? Like, what in the world? Where is your head? You're living in hopes and dreams land. And last time I checked, hopes and dreams land doesn't pay the rent. It's crazy town. Why don't you focus on the here and now, which is like, how do I get to 1 or 2 really good trades a day, right? How do I get to 1 or 2 really solid trades per day that I can go back and I can look in my journal and I can look at that and I can say, these are really solid trades. I'm proud of these trades. I executed perfectly on the open of that trade, and then I closed it right where my profit target was going to be. Hey, and it even ran further, but you know what? I didn't have any FOMO. A+ trade by me. Boom. That's what you should be looking for. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, I answer a lot of my DMs, some of the DMs, you know, where people are just talking total shit to me, but I don't really answer those. But I get a lot of DMs and I keep it real with people, you know? People are always looking for this finish line type of mentality where it's like they don't want to put in the work. And I get it, right? Trading at its core is quite simple. You're picking a direction and you're clicking a button. And if you're right, you make a lot of money. And the more times you're clicking that button or the harder you're clicking that button, the more money you're making, essentially, right? The more size you put on a trade, the more money you're making. But it's simplistic, right? I get it. It's simplistic because you're pressing a button. The market then does something out of your control. And then if you're right, you click another button, you close, and you make a big profit. Sometimes, right? So at its core, it seems simplistic. That was my thought when I first discovered trading, where, you know, I knew about trading when I was younger, but when I actually pressed the buttons for the first time, that was the first week that I ever traded. I traded an ETF pair and I got super lucky, right? I got super lucky. It was insane. I made so much money so fast. There was a day where I made just shy of like $30,000 in my first week. And I literally thought I had discovered the infinite money glitch. I literally thought, right? I thought, oh my gosh, what are you people out there doing? This is so simple. Oh, this is all I have to do. Just click a button, pick a direction. It's going to go up. Okay, click that button, buy that ETF. Oh, it's so simple, right? It's not the case. At its surface level, trading seems very simple because of the actions that you take as a trader. But in reality, to be a really good trader requires so much of yourself to be at a certain level. And that's being mentally sharp. That's being mentally disciplined and sound in your discipline, maintaining that discipline all the way through. The thing about discipline, by the way, is that discipline is never, there's no finish line in discipline. There's a starting line and it's every single day. There is no finish line when it comes to discipline. And this is what people get wrong a lot of the time. They think that there's some magical finish line with discipline. Like, oh, if I make these changes, hey, I did it. Now I'm disciplined forever. Discipline only has a starting line and it's every single day. Remember that. There is no finish line when it comes to discipline. So you have to maintain discipline as a trader to be successful as a trader. And this is why I say there's no reason to be rushing this. There's no reason to be looking towards the live account thing. There's no reason to be having hungry eyes for, oh, if I have 5 XFAs and I just make $200 a day and I withdraw this and that, and you haven't even passed a combine. Start slow. Have aspirations that are back down at your level, wherever your level is, right? If your level is, I haven't passed a combine yet, let's work towards passing that combine and journaling our trades. If your level is, I can get to an XFA, but I can't take payouts, let's figure out how we can get solid trades in that XFA. If your level, is that you're taking payouts, how do we get more solid trades in there so your consistency builds? Everybody's at a different level in their trading, and you need to respect the level that you're at, because at the end of the day, who cares what, Joe Smith is doing, right? Who cares? That's not your money. That's not your journey. It doesn't matter. Focus within. Stop worrying about what other people think about your journey, what other people think about where you're at. Focus within and work on that within. And just focus on what level you're at and see how you can increase just little by little every single day to make it a little bit better. That's what I'd say. So we do have some news that's coming out here in, let's see, 5 minutes. We do have housing starts, building permits, and the May international securities transactions for Canada, but who cares? Rips, what about having an LLC for the prop payouts? Thoughts? They pay out as a 1099. So if I'm not a CPA, but consult with your own CPA and see if there is any kind of benefits to that. But again, if you're not the type of person who is taking payout after payout after payout, these are things that just come later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that stuff right now. Let's focus on how do we get to passing combines? How do we get to payout levels? And if you're taking a lot of payouts, then you should have money to go and consult with the CPA and say, hey, look, pulling $5,000 a month out of Top Step, is it beneficial for me to open up an LLC? If that's the case, then great. There's a lot of times where people are always like, I'm going to start a company. And they focus on their website, their email, and their business card. And you say, well, what's your company? Oh, did you see my cool website? Oh, did you see my cool business card? It's kind of in the same way where it's like, I can't pass combines yet, but hey, should I get an LLC to take out all this money that eventually is going to come out? That type of thing. Focus on the level that you're at. And if you're at the level where you're taking payouts, consult with your CPA and see if there's a benefit to being an LLC in your state, in your country, whatever the case. When you get payout from Top Step, can you still use 60/40? No, it's 1099. They pay you as a 1099. I believe they call you an analyst consultant. Hey, thanks, Vibe Train and Mark. Here's some tax advisement from an old guy. Make as much money as you possibly can and then pay the taxes. Yeah, always pay your taxes. Always, always, always pay your taxes. It's the biggest mafia in the world is the IRS. They don't mess around. They'll go right in your bank account and go, thank you. Oh, did you need that? Well, it's ours now. Thanks. Don't ever think that you can hide from the IRS. Are the biggest. Don't ever mess with the IRS, please. Don't even try it. Don't even try that. They'll reach in and smoke you. Don't ever do it. Even the Joker doesn't mess with the IRS. What do they call it in Germany, Angry Q? All right, 30 seconds, folks. Get my hotkeys in my lap here. I don't expect much movement on this print. But let's see if there's any alpha to be had. Again, I'm not expecting any real movement on this bad dogger, but let's see. Be happy you're paying taxes. There's an alternative and it doesn't look very nice. Exactly. And again, all this stuff comes later. Address it as it comes. It's good to be, prepared for things, but don't make that your focus. Really not that big of an outlier print. Housing starts are up slightly by, what is that? 53,000. Building permits are up by 46,000. Housing starts are up, 3%. Goodness. Interesting. Well, it has actually moved the market more significantly than I thought, even though it is 10 points. Not that big of a deal, but that is more than I thought. I thought we'd kind of just go sideways on that. If you want to know the news that tanked the market, you can rewind this stream. I talked about it in the first 5 minutes of the stream. And my stream is one that you can go back and rewind at any time. Finanzamt. Oh, did I say that properly? Finanzamt. Auftobachen. Heinz Velvet. Sorry. Now I'm just going off the rails. Sorry. Where do you get your information for news coming out? I mean, there's tons of free resources out there. You can read, what is it? Seeking Alpha, economic, what is it? You put me on the spot, now I draw a blank. This one is the best one for free that I like right here. That is Trading Economics / calendar. You can always find out about the news that's coming out, the expectations. I think they offer a little color analysis as well. Why do some people send 5 times the same question? I don't know. That's a good question. That in itself is a good question. Considering moving to Europe, GMT, as a result of so much market movement being missed living in North America, just change your sleep schedule. You don't have to switch countries. That seems a little bit extreme. Honey, we're moving to Europe. Why? Because the London session's been hot lately. Pack your bags. We're moving to Mallorca. Wait, what? Why? Because it's beautiful there? No, I'm telling you. The London session's hot. We got to get over there. Don't do that. Just change your sleep schedule. Yeah, I think an alarm might be easier than a transcript. That's correct. I think, Nick, you nailed that one there, buddy. Oh, goodness. No capital gains in a lot of countries. That is true. Yeah, maybe that's a better reason. Tops of X has built-in news icons as well. Do they? Is that what that is? Nice. I'm in UK and most London sessions are not that good, so don't do it. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. So we are just kind of coming back up to the top side. I did not take any trades on that, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Protecting the capital that I have gained early this morning at 7 o'clock before we even came on stream. So the next news that's coming out is not going to be until another, 45 minutes away. That is going to be the industrial production and capacity utilization, as well as the manufacturing production for June, the month of June. So as far as the NQ, I don't really think it's going to move all that much. Yeah, but how many combines is that? That is 5 combines, my friend. 5 combines. Yeah. There you go. Cross Finsky. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finsky. Sometimes I'll wake up and look at the market and say, hey, that's a good enough trade for me to take. I like that. I'm going to take that. You show your trade for this morning. Yeah, I did already. I'll show it again for anybody showing up late. Just this. Little move to the downside, looking for trade down into those 300s. Obviously went lower, but my trade idea was getting that pop, riding that pop, add. Trade down. That was the trade I liked. That was the trade I took. No, that's Photoshop. I got that new Photoshop. It's AI Photoshop, able to do live video Photoshop. How was poker yesterday? Ooh, there we go. What's up, Ashton? How you doing? So poker. I played in the final World Series of Poker event yesterday. They call it the closer. That's what they call that one. We'll go over to TradingView so we can watch this. I'm going to go to the 5 minutes so we can see. There we go. So I played in the final World Series of Poker event called the closer. There was, I believe, 2,700 entrants. It's a 2-day event. And they had day 1A, day 1B, and then today is the final day, final table. So I played in day 1B yesterday. And I did really, really well until I didn't. I was in about 8th place was the highest that I got out of 2,700 people. I was up there. I was actually neck and neck with Jamie Gold. Anybody who plays poker, Jamie Gold was doing really, really well. We were doing really, really well. Who else? Scotty Wynn was there. There's a lot of pros that were there. Tons and tons of pros. Ms. Rocky brothers were there. A lot of poker pros were there. Oh, you know what? That's wrong. The highest I ever got was 4th place. I was up at 4th place. And then, get this. How many poker players do we have in here? How many poker players? Do we have a lot of poker players in here? because I don't know how I need to talk about these poker hands if we don't have a lot of poker players. Some me here. Okay. Jamie Gold. Well, yeah, Jamie Gold's total cash tournament record earnings are $12 million. So he's up there. So I was ripping, right? I was holding true to my name and I was ripping. And I think my stack was average stack in the tournament was about 60,000 chips. I had something like 180,000 chips. And average stack about 60,000 chips. And or a little bit lower, maybe 45,000 chips. But I had 180 some odd thousand chips. And it folded all around. I was in the small blind. I woke up to kings in the small blind. And I folded all around. And then there was this pro woman next to me. I don't remember her name. Ashley something. What was her name? Ashley. What is her name? Ashley. What is her name? I can't remember her name. But anyway, yeah, NQ is rolling over here. I think it's Ashley Frank is her name. But anyway, I just moved in. I went all in to it was kind of a twofold type of play where it's like if she has any ace, I'm hoping to get a call or just scoop up the blinds because it's blind versus blind. I'm not going to slow play it. I don't really care. It was a pretty, poker face Ash. There you go. That's the one. It was a pretty, the way the table was playing, it was the right GTO play. It felt like the right GTO play because I felt like I'm either going to get action there or if I slow play it, there's really not much that's going to happen. Like, I don't think she's going to call like a min raise or a slight 3x raise. I don't think she's going to call anything. So moving in looks like I'm stealing from the small blind. And if she has any ace, I want that call. I want to run ace X against my kings. So I moved in and she had, I want to say something like 55,000 chips, which is not a small amount, right? She just slightly under average or right around average. So she calls and she goes, I like my hand. And I go, okay. I'm thinking when she says that, I'm like, okay, she has aces, right? She turns over 10-5 of diamonds. I go, oh, yeah, I like my hand more. Okay. So I turn over king. She turns over 10-5 of diamonds. Well, wouldn't you know it? Flop comes 2 diamonds, turn blank, river diamond. Yay, tournament poker. Who loves tournament poker? Yay. So $110,000 pot, which would have put me in the chip lead, gone. And so that brought me down to like 120K. Next hand, I get dealt ace king suited. Very next hand. Now I'm on the button. Great, right? People are limping. And I make it look like I'm tilt shoving. Shove all in. Get called by ace jack and ace queen. Hey, great. I got ace king suited. Flop comes jack queen. Any tens? Nope. That was for a $300,000 pot. 3-way. Now I'm down to 70,000 checks. Boom, just like that, back to back. Missed out on a $110,000 pot, then missed out on a $300,000 pot. Couldn't get those. If I lock those up, oh my gosh, I'm going to day 2 today because I'm probably not gonna play. I've been playing tournament poker for 25 years, so that was not a good hand. That was just not fun. No. This is tournament chips. This is not cash. I did not. No, I'm very quiet. I had my bows on. I was just, is what it is. It's tournament poker. It's how it goes. Yeah, in tournament poker, you have to get very lucky in spots. Like those spots, you have to win. You have to have the deck on your side. And just because you're like a 70 or 80% favorite, guess what? That means that on 100 runouts, you're going to lose 20 or 30 of those hands. That's poker. That's how that happens. I don't get mad. I don't get upset. If it was my first tournament of all time, I probably would have been pretty bummed. But, I've been doing that for long enough that you just don't get bothered by it. So then I had 70,000 checks. And then 3 hands later, I get ace jack offsuit. And I'm in a late position and I rip it in with 70,000 checks. And I'm trying again. There's some limpers and I try to scoop that up. And the same woman, Ashley Frank, poker face Ash, she ends up calling me. What do you think she has this time? I get ace jack offsuit. What do the poker gods give old poker face Ash? Oh, they give her kings. Oh, no, they give her kings. That's when I posted. And, of course, losing that hand. No bueno is what it is. That's poker for you, folks. Of course, when I have kings and she has 10-5, poker gods just sweep it over there. And there you go. So that was the gist of my tournament. And then I got moved to, somehow I had some more chips left over. I won some hands in between, but I went over and I was playing on a table with Martin Cabral and Scotty Wynn, which was fun. I don't know if you've seen Martin Cabral, but he was very quiet. He was not in the mood to talk smack. But ended up playing at their table and then shoved it in with nines, ran into kings, and then shoved it in with queen nine suited and ran into aces. Back to back, same guy. And that was it for me. So that's the way it goes. You have to win those flips. And unfortunately, the luck was not on my side there. So is what it is. Scotty was blasted. I've never seen Scotty Wynn not drunk. He's always blasted. No, Cabral actually didn't say a word. He was not having it. But yeah, I ended up busting out somewhere. They were paying 300 spots. It was a $3 million prize pool. So I'm assuming $3.2 million prize pool. So I'm assuming that first place was about $1 million. But yeah, I didn't make it to day 2. Didn't bag chips. So that was it. It was getting late too. It was about 8 or 9 o'clock. So I wanted to wrap up early. But I did post some hands on my Instagram, on my story. But I'm going to start doing much more vlog style content where I'm actually going to be posting videos and going to be motion pictures, not just still images. So yeah, so if you want to go back and see the tournament and everything behind that, then there you go. Yeah, it was a pre-flop shove, 10-5. I literally asked her, I said, so what do you think? Like, what are you putting me on there? Like, what can you actually beat with 10-5 suited? Like, I get it, you're going for a flush, but like, what... Like what is the logic behind that call there? It's not like she was short stacked. It's like she risked her tournament life with 10-5. Like, what are you doing? She goes, I had a feeling. Oh, I love that one. Oh, I had a feeling. Yeah, I had a feeling too. Kings are going to smack that. Oh, goodness. If it was, it's like, well, you're calling my all in. Like, I'm not going to fold. If it was digital, you think it was rigged? Yeah, I mean, that's how you know, like, that's the thing. That's how you know, like, there was UB was rigged, but yeah. Anyway, she has a vlog. I'm sure we'll get her take on it. She brought out her phone. She took a picture of it. She didn't take a video of it. She's like, oh, I gotta send this one to my friends. I'm like, oh, goody. And then she goes to me, she's like, yeah, you took that pretty well. She's like, have I seen you around before? I was like, do you watch trading YouTube? She said, no. I said, then you haven't. It was the event, the closer, the final World Series of Poker event for the year. Well, there's circuit events throughout the year, but I'm probably going to play in the Venetian. There's a Venetian $1 million guarantee today that I'm probably going to play in. And then there's also 500 guarantee this weekend that I'll probably play in as well. The Venetian one is $1 million guaranteed, and it's also a bounty tournament where if you knock somebody out on day 2, they give you a drawing ticket, and then you go in the old barrel, and you can win anywhere from $500,000 to $100,000 on top of whatever you get paid on the tournament too, which is cool. Do you treat yourself to a good meal? No, this weekend I will be going to SW on Friday or Saturday, which I'm excited about. I love SW. So good. Speaking, wait, I just realized we have SW. Why did I never connect those dots? It's the first time I've actually connected that thought that we actually have SW here in MC. That's funny. Do I go to the casino every day? No, I don't. Passed 150K combine on that reject of 316. Going to try to do better with this XFA. There you go. Nice. Take it slow, G-Lines. Even potentially trading the micros. Nice wheels there on Insta. Yeah, the ride on that is just, mwah. It's the best. What's SW? It's Steve Wynn's restaurant, steakhouse at the Wynn. Ribs, XLF trending, XLK technology consolidating. It's earnings season, so the big players on the safe instruments and sectors in depth of technological instruments. Yep, agreed. Thanks for that, East King. I've always found it quite flattering. I love SW. Well, I do love you, the trader, and I do love the restaurant. Any thoughts on gold? Let's look. Let's have a look-see here. Right now, I mean, I do have more levels. When we get to Discord only, I'll share the other levels that we're watching. But yeah, it's kind of just holding here. If we pull this back, we can see, distribution up here, but it's got to hold above that 2461 level. Micros aren't a bad idea in XFA. If you don't get to XFA a lot, more important to get XFA screen time than money. Yeah, it is a different trade whether we want to admit it or not. You love me. I do love USW8. Accidentally made 500 on my 150K combine on gold because my dome was on gold while my chart was on NQ. There you go. Congrats. That's nice. WNBA All-Star Team rosters out. Are you pumped? I could hardly sleep. Knowing that was coming out. So they started building a casino in my town. Going to test me. I used to like to gamble a lot more. You can call poker gambling if you want. It's more of a game of skill in my eyes. You're not playing against the house. I used to play a ton of Baccarat. I have not played Baccarat one single time since I've been here in Las Vegas. But I did play craps last weekend. Low limit craps, though. Nothing crazy. But yeah, I don't really favor gambling. I mean, sports betting, a little bit of gambling was kind of skillish. I don't know. You can call that gambling. But I haven't really been wanting to play any table games or anything, which I used to love to play. I guess it's probably, you know why? Probably because I don't drink anymore. In Germany, you have to pay taxes on poker wins because they consider it some kind of profession. Same here. You got to pay taxes on gambling. Which days throughout the year are no trade days? CPI, FOMC. I mean, summer doldrums you can look at, even though we haven't really had any of those. But, there's some people who have a lot of success trading those. So it's all based on you. Sports betting is probably the definition of gambling. There is edge in it, though. When you have lines that are skewed, there is some edge there, believe it or not. You can find some advantage there. There are advantage cappers. There are cappers that can consistently beat the books. Not married, no kids, midlife crisis. Well, I am married. So, oh, goodness. It may strap on, but it's not an actual tool belt. Oh, dear. Hey, Rips, I was charged monthly membership for Tops of X, and I can't even open my charts as the system down is been more than 5 days. Let me see. Let me see if I can open it. Works for me. Topsofx.com. Works for me. Rips, you going to any Raider games? Yes. And Knights games. You better believe it. Nothing better than watching a game when you have a couple ducats on the line. Makes it all that more exciting. Been on a tear lately. Tennis, we did really well yesterday. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of, this is going to be good. 5, 6, 7. Let's see here. Wow, a lot of action yesterday. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We went 25-5 yesterday. Woo! Hot stuff. 25-5 on 30 bets. Kid's hot. Kid's hot. That actually bumps up our performance here. Look at this. Look at that. 61, 62, 61% total. Best cappers in the world are hitting like 50, 52, 55 on a good stretch. Holy smokes, kid's hot. Folks, if we do get those likes up, remember, if we get those likes up, we will do a giveaway here. Are we even at poll territory yet? We're at 455. We get to 500, we do a poll. We get to 1,000. We get to stepping. we start giving away some combines. Who's my best tennis bet of the day? Let me see what I have live right now. Let's see. My favorite one of the day. Some are already live right now. Taking the under in the Kotov match. I like that one. That's a decent one. Under 22.5 is what I got on that one. Yeah, I'd say probably that's the best pick of the day. The under in that one. But hey, what do I know? Rips is a 10K swing trade. Nope. Just a little scalp this morning at 7 a.m. Send your picks. Yeah, I mean, I post them in the in one of our free channels in Discord, but yeah. We'll get into that. Can I just win a free combine here? Yeah, of course. I mean, if we get clicking that like button, let's do a poll. We got over 500. Let's do a poll. Curious about this. Will the NQ end the day above or below, let's say, 20,300? Above, below. All right. Votes are anonymous, so please vote honestly. Do you place on the Wimbledon men's final? I think this started something big for the young man. I don't think so. I don't think I did. What's up, Bob? New guy checking in. What's happening? How you doing? Does Top Step still give it a hat at 5,000 in payouts? Yeah. Oh yeah. $5,000 payout club. Oh, nice. Tsitsipa. Got the over. Nice. Let me see if maybe I'll tell you on that. Let me see what I got for my book here. I might already have taken that one. Hold on. No, I actually didn't. Let's see. Can I take the live line in that if it's live? Let's see. Tsitsipas. There he is. Oh, yeah, that starts in 7 minutes. Oh, you know what? Wait, did I not already bet that? What? Hold on. Do. Did I not bet that already? Well, I'm locked out of taking that pick. It's probably too close. Maybe when it goes live I can, but yeah, I'm locked out of taking that. I can take Stefanos minus 3.5. I don't know. That seems kind of risky. Yeah, he's really good. He's amazing. I can get him at minus 3.5 or plus 105. I don't know if that minus 3.5. I don't know. He's not going to push it this early in the rounds. That's not a good bet in my opinion. Got my Top Step merch from eBay. There you go. That's how you do it. Next step, post it on Twitter. Get those likes. Look at me. I did it. Oh, goodness. I received 5,000 filled the form and I didn't get a hat. It's been a couple of months. Reach out to support. You should. I mean, I don't know why they delay that. It's crazy. Pick me for a free count. My name is Manish from India. So check this out, Manish. If you say that one more time, the mod is likely going to hide you. And then you won't be able to participate in the giveaway. So I want to talk about gambling. Choose wisely, my friend. Choose wisely. You know what's great about hiding people too on the channel is that they have no idea that they're hidden. They just keep typing and typing and typing. Nobody ever sees their messages. You have to fill out a Google form to get the 5K stuff. I think they did. I think that's what they did there. This whole life is gamble, Ripper. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Life is a gamble. I think I'm a professional gambler more than anything. Every single thing in life is a gamble. I'm probably hidden. No, you're not. Come on, Scott. You know better. You're a good person. You're one of the good ones. Hey, Rips, nice run of the WSOP. Yeah, I would have liked to cash. You know, they were paying out 330 spots and min cash was like 3K. And I was like, is it really worth me like really trying? Like, cause I had a decent amount of chips when I started shoving towards the end there when I busted and it was like 8 or 9. I was pretty tired. I was like, do I really want to bag chip? Like, I'm going to be aggressive and I'm going to try to get back up, in the top 50 at least. And I was like, okay, well, I'm either going to shove because, I'm in cash for like 3K. I'm not going to grind it out for 3K. I don't really, care, but I'm just hidden from rips. No, you're still here. You're always here. See you on Tops Up TV. So my first time here. There you go. Nice. Wish I would have put a short on it. The Globex Open held through the night. Yeah, that would be the play of the century right now. Play of the day for sure. We are coming down lower. Look at that. We got a lot of bulls, though, in the poll here. We got 546 votes. We got 1,000 people in here. So if we get everybody clicking that like button, we will actually do a giveaway. Simple as that. What's your fold percentage? It changes in live accounts. In live cash, I have a pretty high VPIP. In tournaments, it depends. It depends on what my stack size is, what the temperature of the table is, what level we're at, how many big blinds I have. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So my VPIP varies in tournaments, but my VPIP in live cash games is generally pretty high. I'm somewhat of an aggressive player. I switch gears very easily in poker. Like I said, I've been playing poker for 25 years. Need to learn to hold that. Too short at the open, only wanted 520, cut it at 560. If you wanted 520, you got to journal and find out what got you to cut it at 560. Was it something that spooked you? Did you not have confidence in your trade plan? That's how you refine it. Where do we find buyers? I don't know. Maybe 213 and a quarter. Maybe down here, 213 quarters. Let's see. We should have, yeah, I'd say maybe around there. Let's go to the 15-minute bars. Yeah, I mean, we have a 257 where we're at right now. We break down to that volume shelf. We got a big old stick of volume there from 168 to 257. Dakota's the best bottom picker, top picker I've ever seen. Yeah, he's an incredible trader. That's a fact. Thinking around 200. Yeah, that seems fair. Little shelf right there. That seems fair. You help dang much. Thank you. Hey, Jay Scott, welcome. Welcome to Chat VIP. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Well, if we get 328 more likes, we will start blowing out some free combines. Up to you, folks. Would love to do it. I'm waiting for the market to kind of settle before I take my next trade. I would like to see what happens off the open. I lost my evaluation account because of passing the evaluation by over leveraging. Can you give me any advice? Trade micros. Don't rush it. Let's see. Vibe. Let me check the morning memo here. No, it's not. These are just these are levels that I draw based on the current market structure. These do not factor in the formula at all. Yeah, no. The MC levels will always be blue. They're on a different chart that we don't stream with anymore because we had a room that was stealing them. Good people out there, right? Stealing and selling them. Good stuff. That's how you get ahead in life. Steal from people. Sell their stuff. That's how you get forward in life. Good stuff. Good people. Steal and sell. Yeehaw. You should subscribe to Nancy Pelosi Futures Alerts. I'm on the list. Hopefully she lets me in. What's the formula for the MC levels? If you DM me right now, I'll tell it to you for free. There's always a few that wreck it for everyone. Yeah, we used to stream with the MC levels until somebody started stealing and selling them. Good stuff. Yeah, it's a shame. So, takes one bad apple to spoil it for the bunch. Do I ever go into the day with a bias? Yeah, sure. Sometimes it wrecks me. Today, no. Gonna try not to. We're up money right now, so the idea is capital preservation. Wait for very good setups and then take those. Any interest in playing live poker stream like Hustler or Lodge? Both of those are far away from me. Would be fun to play Final Table on Poker Go, but didn't get there. Oh, they were playing the final table for the main event, actually, when I was there yesterday. I could actually go in and sit and watch. I just didn't really want to, so. Waller speaking in 30 minutes. I don't have that on my calendar. Let me double check. Let's see. Oh, you're right. Barkin is barking right now. We get Thomas Barkin, and then Waller is at 9:35. So thank you for that. Thank you, Michael. That's a new add to the schedule there. So let's see if Thomas Barkin says anything. He is a voting member. Do you own any of the ETF named after Pelosi? I think it's Nance. I've never seen that one. Is that for real? Nancy? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. How's it doing on the year? Watch, like I open this up and I have all these levels. Holy smokes. Somebody should have told me about this earlier. Just all in on Nancy. Is it true you keep the MC level formula and your beard formula divided between multiple safe houses? It is. I had somebody writing online like, you idiots, the MC levels are a scam. Like, okay. All right, that's fine. I don't care. People commenting the MC, like they'll find anything to be upset at. MC levels are a scam. It's just a scam. Like, okay. I thought that was hilarious. Oh man, you got me. You got me, dude. She beat the NQ, by the way. I wonder who's up more. Y'all suck. Yeah, exactly. Go back to the 5-minute here. Yeah, we are just ping-ponging here. Going up and down. 57 was that reject, then over 300s there. Yeah, my handle is stealing. I still get DMs, people calling me Rios or Ribs. That's a good one too. Got to mortgage my house for Nancy. Yeah. Nancy Matthews, what's up? If I've already signed up for Top Step, how do I take advantage of the 60% off? Well, $49.99 or $149 is the discount. So you probably already paid that, but it does help if you click on the link. Helps me out personally. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but if you enjoy things in here, if you click the link, you click allow cookies, helps me out tremendously. But the good news is that we are going to have a coupon code that's coming out soon that will give an additional discount on Top Step Combine. So stay tuned for that. They actually DM'd me. I was completely sarcastic. I got to work on my sarcasm. It's clearly not clear enough. Clearly. I'm noticing that more often than not, the NQ bounces off the settlement price pretty hard on first touch. I get 15-point stop loss. Today was a good day for that. Got out at 1,000 profit. Nice work there, Andy. Yo, way to go. Ribs, you worry about the housing market in Vegas taking a massive dip? Nah. Not really. Not looking to sell my house. Looking to live here. I don't really care. Last investment property that I sold was back in 22. So I haven't really been interested in anything since. Hot topic, Hogue is back. Oh yeah. Daddy Hogue. He's awesome. I missed him. Wait, what did Nick Vertick say? VIX at 14, wondering if we see some suppression into the OPEX close for the AM here in 15 minutes. Possibly. It is OPEX this week, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Boy, that snuck up on me. It's not triple witching, but it is OPEX. Yeah, VIX has been flat. We'll see. Do we get any volatility, right? Does Top Step have consistency rules for payout, like always use the same amount of contracts? No. Trade news. Trade as many or as few contracts as you like. You can trade 15 contracts one day and 1 contract the next day. Just 1 contract, 15 contracts. You do some trades where you're at 15 contracts, some where you're at 3, some you're at 6, whatever you want. Remember, CJ, it is your world and all of us are just living in it. Don't forget that. It's your world. Trade however you want. The payout rule is that you have to have 5 days of $200 or more. They don't have to be in a row, but you could have a day where you make $50,000 And then the next day you make 200. 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 Boom, payout time. But you say, Rips, but I made 50K on that first day and then I only made 200. Welcome to Top Step, baby. That's real trading right there. Do you think that if you traded your own brokerage account, you made $100,000 in one day and then you made $100, $100, that your brokerage would be like, hold on, that wasn't consistent. You know what? As a favor to you, we're going to hold on to your money. Can I get it back? No. Why not? Because, we just don't think you're consistent enough to get that money out. Yeah, no. That's not how that works. But yeah, there was somebody in MC that had a 50K account. They made $50,000 in a week. And one of those days was like $48,000 of it. No trouble getting a payout there? None. Do whatever you want. It's your world. Been trading with Top Step, but unable to pass a combine. I leave to another firm and trade a static account, 150K account, and about to pass one second try. Not sure where my psychology is better with static. Hey, do what works for you. Anointed Poppy, love your name. Do what works for you. That's all you need to do. Focus on what works for you. That's it, and that's all. Simple as that. Is he on the leaderboard? I don't know. That's a good question. I think they were. Is the 50% on the eval only correct? But once you get into XFA land, the sky is opening up. The only thing on the XFA that is unique is the scaling plan, meaning that you start out being able to trade fewer contracts until you pump your balance up, which again is in line with how a real brokerage account works. Because if I deposit, say, $5,000 into a brokerage account, I can trade 5 NQ contracts, but the moment I put on that trade, they're going to pull one out because you have to have a maintenance margin of $1,000 per NQ contract intraday, right? And the moment I put on that trade 5 contracts, I'm going to be under $5,000. I can no longer have the maintenance margin for the intraday maintenance margin. So you could trade 4 contracts, but on Top Step, it's even better. The 150K account, you first get it. You could trade 3 contracts, then 5, 3, 5, 10, and then 15, or 3. Is it 3? Yeah, 3, 5, 10, and then 15, depending on what your actual balance of your account is. The scaling can honestly save you from blowing your account 100%. If you made 50K in one day on another firm, they wouldn't allow a payout until you hit 166K with their consistency rule. Yep, that is correct. I think today's market opening will bring new all-time highs for gold. There you go. All right, we are about 20 minutes from the open here, 20 minutes from the open. If we don't get to 1,000 likes by the open, I'm just going to stream with our family in here. But yeah. Did not know this tidbit. XFAs need to be traded once every 30 days as well. Yes, correct. We talked about that yesterday. Can you scale in on Top Step? Yes, you can do, again, trade however you want. Trade the news, trade few contracts, trade a bunch of contracts. Go all in, slam it around, shake it, bake it, stake it, and shake it. I don't know. Do it all. It's your world, again. Just do whatever you want. Trade however you want. Do whatever you want to do. The only thing you can't do is like take one account and go long NQ, take another account, go short NQ. You're going to get banned for life. Don't ever do something stupid like that. That's ridiculous. You try to cheat the system, you're going to get screwed. But if you just trade how you want to trade, just trade exactly how you want to trade like a real trader does, you're fine. Do whatever you want. Map it, slap it, put a cap on it, and don't yap about it. Thanks, Rips. I'll now full port my college savings. There you go. That's the spirit. Ask MP about DCA. That'll get his motor really going there. A very big gap on the triple Qs at the very least. We'll want to make it smaller. Yeah, possibly. Could possibly do that. Who knows? Maybe. How about short GC and long NQ? Yes. As long as it's not the same instrument. Like, for instance, long NQ, short MNQ, can't do that. Long NQ, short ES, can do that. No problem. But same instrument, micros, minis, like same instrument, like, no, don't do it. Don't try to do that stuff. Hydro says, Rips, I have one short from 312.5 worth holding through the open or closing it before. I mean, I don't want to make the decision for you, but if you're going to be holding through the open, you have to be committing yourself to a stop and commit that if you lose, you lose. There's definitely a risk in leaving a position open into the open because order matching can be incongruent with the actual pricing of the market. Stop at $0 profit. Yeah. If you're going to sit here and say, I'm happy forfeiting the profits for the opportunity to have more profits. If you had 2 contracts, closing one here would be a good idea. Leaving one as a runner, so at least you get something. Unfortunately, having one contract, you can't do that. So it comes down to what is your trade plan? You are risking all of your profit on a risky move. You can close in a profit and guarantee yourself that profit, mitigating that risky move that could take away that profit. But you're also forfeiting the idea that you can make more profit. So again, it's your trading plan. What is your goal? It really is, are you going to be super upset with yourself if it goes and the market just opens face plants and you miss out on a bigger trade? That's the question you have to ask yourself. That's really all it comes down to. If you try to game and slap the system, you'll be kicked out. Yeah, permanently. Literally permanently, you will be banned. Red Clay says, Rips, another thing was watching another trader live each day. He shall stay nameless, but he's pretty up there in YouTube. Recently went on a rant on his subs. Glad you don't bring that energy. I would never. No. I appreciate everybody who tunes in here every single morning, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. I really do appreciate everybody that tunes in. Sharing our mornings together keeps me going as a trader. I love it. It's a lot of fun. We tried yesterday for 1,000 likes. We got 980 and nothing in the end. I know. It's crazy. I don't understand it either. Rips, do you think TopStep would consider funding an account with current XFA funds? I mean, you just take a withdrawal. That's how you do it. No other way. You can, if you have a live account, get XFA funds to go into that live account. But again, that's at the discretion of the risk manager. If they think that you're a liability and they don't want to transfer those funds, then they're probably not going to do it. 20K subscriber. Barkin finally saying something of note. The expectation of slower inflation has not played out. Latest from Barkin. Barkin away. Give it to us, Barkin. Oh. Okay, got it. You heard that, right? Me too. I don't skip ads. That's how much I care about Rips. You could also get YouTube Premium so you don't have to watch any ads. That also helps out a lot. So we are 15 minutes from the open and 160 likes away. Well, 158 now. So been waiting for the cross cam with Stream Deck action. I actually thought about doing an overhead camera for the Stream Deck. But now that you mention it like that, maybe I'll put the kibosh on that for now. Barkin's bark is more Chihuahua to me. I mean, he used to say it with his chest. He used to be saying a lot of market moving stuff. It's summertime. They don't want to rock the boat all that much. Election year, summertime. Industrial production 0.6%, which is a little bit hotter than the 0.3%. Capacity utilization coming in at 78.8. So 40 basis points hotter. So hotter read in the industry, in the industrial print. Market is not currently liking that stuff. The mod is deleting those things. The mod has no sense of humor today. Oh, goodness. Can you please take a bathroom and break it open so the market can dump? Yeah, maybe. Well, let's see if we can get those likes up. I'd really like to stick around and stream. But if we don't have those likes, then I get it. F you, Coach T. Yeah, Coach T told me to watch more slow markets yesterday. TopStep's customer support said I would be contacted by a person 7 days later. No contact and ticket closed. Any other way to actually get through to them? Open up a new ticket. What's the ticket about? Maybe I can help. Wishing everyone nothing but total success today. Me too. That's what I want. More likes and viewers. I don't know. The view count is off on YouTube today. It's definitely off. I noticed that. The viewer count is definitely off. They're doing something where they're changing up their system back end. One day it was showing like we had 20 viewers. So yeah, something's off. Rebill was charged, but the account was not reset. Was it blown? Was your account blown? Was it ineligible? Was it listed as ineligible? Rips, I reached the $200 win days, but my balance is $775. You still advise to take a payout, or shall I build more balance? If it's your very first payout, I would take a payout. If it's your very first one. Lots of rebuilds without resets. So if that's a common problem, I'm sure they're working on it. I have never, ever, ever heard of a situation where Top Step doesn't make it right. And I do understand there's a frustration. I get it. I wish there was something that I personally could do, but there's not. But I do know that Top Step has never gone with an issue that they haven't made really good. You ever share your levels with Top Step for their daily levels? I haven't been asked, so I haven't, no. If it was rebuild today, it was reset tomorrow. I think this is an issue that he had some odd days ago. So news from ASML's CEO. We talked about this at the top of the call. They don't want to comment on rumors regarding possible China export controls. So that is the hot news of the day, that triple threat news that we talked about. ASML weak guidance, Trump talking about Taiwan, and the potential export ban for chips to China. Something's going on with Top Step X. My P&L is way off. They're working on it. I saw some other people with an issue there. Got an instant refund during that lag on Top Step X yesterday. Nice. Warren Rips trading for the campsite in France on holiday just for a small hour. Nice. Thanks for tuning in here, Jordy. Appreciate you. Hopefully you have a nice time. Get that fresh air. Ooh, I'm jealous. That sounds beautiful. Could you explain how do you identifying major support and resistance? What is the criteria you're using? Basically, higher time frame, look left. And look for volume in certain areas where there's kerfufflations. If you blow an account, are you responsible for the losses, or do they just block you from trading? No. It doesn't work at all like that. If you lose an XFA, you just have to start at the combine stage. You do not ever owe Top Step any money outside of what you pay them up front. So you pay them $140, let's just say you get a 50K combine, $49 for a 50K combine, you pass it. You pay $149 for your XFA activation. If you lose all the money in the XFA, who cares? It doesn't matter. You're only out the $149 activation fee. That's it. One-time activation, no monthly fee there at the XFA level. But that's it. You can lose as much as they give you, and then you go back to combine. So there you go. Hi, Rips. Long time no see. What's up, Clicks? How you doing? Why the 200 minimum? To show consistency. Another one that went to Europe. They picked up and moved. Honey, get your bags. We're going to Europe. Oh, did you find a nice property out there? No. Got to trade the London Open. It's too good. So you can never lose any of your own personal money other than, that is correct. Correct. You nailed it. There's no risk to you. There's no money. Like, that's one of the things, I've had some folks that have been working on my house here. In fact, one of them is coming over today to hopefully finalize the AV system here. The AV closet, the media closet. But they were asking me the same question. So what happens? They fund my account. What happens if I lose all that money? So I owe them that money. No, you don't owe them anything. You blow that account, you go back to the combine. That's it. Hopefully you don't, but that's it. Can you tell, please lift 1,000 contracts and tell NQ to squeeze these shorts? I'll get on that for you, Tommy. It is your world. Don't forget that. Rip says overcharged for 5 activations. How do I get in touch with the support team? Topstep.com/support. You lose that all in hand AK versus King. It was Ace Jack versus King. And yeah, I did lose, but I didn't get stacked. I had money left over on that one. Annoying, but it was the same player that beat me with 10-5 of diamonds versus my kings. Battle of the blinds too. Completely pointless for her to call. So pointless. We got, what is it? 9 minutes to hit 70 likes. Can we do it? We have 888 viewers in here from what I can see. Lucky. It is free to like. Imagine that. Most people don't make 200 a day. That standard should be lowered. I disagree, but that's okay. You can always trade your own live money if you think that's too high. And I think you'll come back to the conclusion that it's quite the deal. You're going to go check out D's opening call. Well, I'm going to be streaming here. If I don't stream here, I'm going to be streaming in my Discord. Does your title change with Top Step when you go live? What do you mean title? Paid my rebill 10th July, failed 3 days later, and all 7 combines are no longer in my rebill list for the 10th of August. Interesting. Can you tell me info about Top Step support? I can easily find. Ooh, Kevin with the spice. I love you, buddy. Why would I Google when I can ask the guy? I mean, come on. Brother, what's up with the humidity? I don't know. It's not humid where I'm at. How many challenges have you failed before going live? I don't know. It was pretty quick. I mean, I started trading on Top Step in July, started taking pouts pretty quickly. And I got my live account in December. But I was doing this while, mentoring a whole room of people going from trading options, SPY options, triple Qs, SPX. So it was pretty quick. Can you tell Coach T to get off my case? I won't. No, sir. I will not, Drew. Get that tough love. In Discord, they will change it. Oh, that. Yeah, in Discord, yeah. I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, I have all the bells and whistles in the Discord. Do you use the trade copier? I use Replicanto. Here's the link for Replicanto. But if you have Top Step X, there's a free copier built in. Hold on. Wait for it. Where's that? There we go. Nightbot. The best copier trader for Ninja and Tradovate, by the way. Works for Tradovate as well. We are 29 likes away right now. Currently working on any other businesses? I may be. You never know with that guy. Top Step X is great. Love their copier. Yep. Nice to be able to trade mobile too. Going live, change your title to Sir Rips. Sir Rips a lot. That's right. 14 likes away. We got 5 minutes. I think we'll get there. And then we're going to give away some free Top Step combines. Ooh, baby. Where's the Rips merch at? I'm wearing it. There it is. NQ shirt. Backwards. Do you believe market makers target zones or traders? Zones. They have their marching orders of what they're trying to do. But algorithms will rinse retail traders in certain zones. They can do certain things like we saw yesterday off the open where they're rinsing 20, 30 handles. And that's the magic number to sweep retail stops right there. Ribs, please give us the merch, screw the price. What's up, Trader Page? Good to have you back in the mix. Good to see you here. Hey, we did it. Look at that. Yeah, see, I know that we have more than 800 viewers in here. The YouTube counter's off. We did it. We're going to give away some combines, and we're going to stream the open. On that note, I'm going to hit the restroom so I can be back before open. Be right back. And we're back. Look at this market coming down. 90 seconds till the open, folks. 90 seconds. Get the stream deck in our lap here. No news until basically 1 p.m. today. So this is going to be pure price action. Might only trade one account. I don't know if I want to copy what I have here. I don't know. What do? I want to stay with this profit that I have. That's the only thing I'm thinking here. What do I do? Do I trade one account? Do I copy? What do I do? Hey, good morning, Vadim. Kind of want to keep it all locked in. Yeah, one account. Yeah. All right. You convinced me. Let's switch over to a different account here. You know what? That's a good day right there. 10,000. Oh, why is that not showing? Hold on. There we go. 10,838. That's a good day. That's a juicy day. All right, we're switching over. TJ says, copy, man up. I want to keep my profits. Come on. Welcome back, Vadim. Good to have you back with us. If I want to get Bookmap and currently have an Trader 8 and CMA Dana looking to move the top of X, what do you recommend? I mean, Bookmap is its own thing, so you might not have that data working so well. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Party starting. Here we go. Holy smokes. Who was it that was asking if they should hold that short into the open? Who was that? How are you still holding it? Talk to me. Almost 100 points there. Took the trade off. Was not risking that. Okay, gotcha. 1,000 profits. Very good. I like it a lot. The NASDAQ is down 320 points. Oh my goodness. Is there anybody that can bid up this market? So I'm not copy trading, right? I'm just making sure. Yeah, I'm not copy trading right now. But let's see if we can catch a little something. Tops of X froze. Okay, let's chill. Let's chill. It's only the open. No big deal. Just chill. Growing pains, folks. Top Step is becoming the best firm in the business. I don't think that's any secret or surprise. Growing pains are bound to happen. There's a lot of folks moving over to Top Step from other firms. So let's all be patient. They will always resolve everything. If you had a trade on, you can't get out. They will fix it. Don't worry. I know it sucks, but it's growing pains. In a year from now, we're going to have the best version of Top Step X. It'll be incredible. No issues. If it's working fine for you, just be careful. Also, if you want to refresh Top Step X, go to the browser and hit Control plus F5. Control and F5. Just like that. That'll do a nice hard refresh of the page, and that should fix issues for a good majority of people. Let's see if we are going to catch this ripper out of this channel or if we're going to reject up here. Yeah, if it's still not working, just lay off. Let the open happen. There's going to be plenty of time to trade today. Nice Luna. Loving those hotkeys. Love that. Keep in mind, we are going to have those hotkeys coming out for Ninja Trader and Top Step X soon. Try a short down here for the break of the lows. See if we can get anything working down here. It might be range bound, which is okay. We're trading one lot. See if we can add to this on a pop up towards 50. Ooh, doggy. There's that pop towards 50. How harsh is this rejection at 50? Let's see. Adding into that for the sweep low here. Come on down to Sweepy Town. You know what they'd call the president if he had a janitorial job, right? What would they call him? They'd call him Sweepy Joe. Oh, goodness. All right. Coming down. Still holding at these 50s. Can we get below these 50s? Happy we're trading one account here. I want to add to this sweep back below 50s if we get this. Come on down below the 50s. Let's see if we can get it. Looking a little soft. Can we actually get that break of 50s here? They're kind of rejecting at it. Can we get that break? Oh, it's not looking promising here. Might get stopped out. Oh, there's a big bidder there. Adding for that sweep below 50s now. See if we can get this crash through. Like Dave Matthews said, crash into me. Okay, gonna cover half there. All right, I'm just gonna pull out. It's not looking like it wants to sweep the lows, but hey, we added a couple bucks here to our total. We're at $11,196. Then don't forget those 84 cents there. So a little scalpacito there, just playing the range. Adding into it. No fear. No fear. Only one account. Not going to risk the copy. So a little kerfuffleation there. We're just scalping around. We're scalping around here. Pull-out game is strong. Oh, dear, isn't it? Dom working no chart. All right, so how about this? Would today be a good, or I'm sorry, would this moment be a good time to do the giveaway? Even though I think the market's going to come lower? If we can't all trade on tops of X, I feel like that's what we should do. Who's up for a giveaway? Should we do a giveaway right here and now? Yes? Cool. That's how we'll make up for it, okay? Let's do that. All right. All right, so we are going to do this giveaway for a free Top Step Combine. Any platform you want to trade on. You want to do it on Ninja Trader. You want to do it on Quantower. You want to do it on Atos. Want to do it on Top Step X. Hey, it's your world, baby. Let's do it. Okay, keyword. Remember, channel members are going to get 10x the luck for this one. Keyword is going to be in the tune of Frozen. Since Top Step X is frozen right now. Keyword is going to be let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Oh, we got to end this poll here, by the way. There we go. Let it go, Elsa is the keyword. Look at the market's going bonkers now. Glad we weren't shorting that. Oh, dear, oh, dear. This market is wild right now, by the way. It is whipping like a mother scratcher. This is crazy. Oop, wrong button. Let it go, Elsa. One word. This is for a free Top Step Combine. Now, to qualify for this, very, very easy. All you have to do is follow me on my social media. If you don't know what my social media is, it's going to be posted right below me. You see where it says live every Monday, Friday, 8 a.m.? Boom, there it is, at Selling Rips. I only have one account on Twitter, one account on Instagram, at Selling Rips. That's how you find me. Follow me there. I do appreciate it. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. We're getting there. I do post more behind the scenes stuff on my stories there daily. I do post daily on my stories. So it's fun there. On Twitter, I post more trading relating stuff. So they are pretty decently different. I also post on Instagram a lot of shorts, trading shorts. So this is for a Top Step 50K Combine, folks. And make sure you follow me there. Channel members, you do get 10x the luck. So if you are a channel member via that join button below the video, 10x more luck for you. Alrighty, folks. We'll give it about 90 more seconds here. 90 more seconds. Hopefully everybody has a nice green day today too. That's what I'm hoping for. I caught most of my profits around 7 a.m. this morning when I saw that opportunity around the 300s. We are trading 240s now, so you could argue that I left a little bit of profit on the table, but we trade in the moment. We trade in the moment, especially as a momentum trader. You look for your qualifications on a trade and you want your price when it happens. Nick made $1,100. Give it up for Nick. Let's go, Nick. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about. coming on down. Oh, my. Fed's Waller could envision a rate cut in the near future. Still, we'll be looking for data over the next 2 months to buttress the views. Central bank is getting closer to a time when cut in policy is warranted. While I don't believe we have reached our final destination, I do believe we're getting closer to a time when a cut in the policy rate is warranted. Optimistic scenario is more good inflation data, which could mean interest rate cut in not too distant of a future. And this is coming from Waller, who's very hawkish, generally very hawkish. Okay, folks, let's do the giveaway. What do we say? Let's do the giveaway. Here we go. All right, remember, if you win, just type in whatever your username is on Instagram or Twitter. That's the only way I can contact you. Simple as that. Here we go, folks, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and Vince S., you have won the free Top Step Combine. Now, we're going to give you a minute to claim it starting in 5 seconds here, but 1 minute to claim it. All you have to do is type in your Instagram or Twitter username, but don't put the @ symbol because sometimes YouTube will block that. Okay, that's me. What is your username? Give me that username. Congratulations, Vince. Come on, Vince. 1 minute on the clock has started. Type in that username. There we go. Dragging that third knee, 16. Love the username. Fantastic. There we go. Hey, and look at that. You follow me. Oh, I know you. Let's see. Oh, and you've already won before. Hey, give it up for Vince, a 2-time winner here. Still the same details, Vince? Yes? Just give me a yes in chat if it's the same details. Yeah, there we go. Congrats. Free combine. Boom. I'm going to get that sent out today to Top Step, so they should be getting you suited and booted before the end of the week. Give it up for Vince. Making it happen. You know, Vince did it so fast, I'm going to do one more because Vince was just on the ticket. Right? On the ticket. Give it up for Vince, everybody, for being able to give us another free combine to give away here. That's all Vince is doing. If Vince would have fumbled the ball, I wouldn't have done it. But Vince is on the ticket today, folks. On the ticket. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Jay Scott, channel member. I think you're a new channel member too, by the way. Jay Scott in the building. Let me know, what is your username? What is your Instagram username, your Twitter username, so I can find you and I can send you a message and we can get you suited and booted with a free Top 7 Combine. Hopefully Jay Scott didn't leave. I'm hoping that Jay Scott is still in here. We're going to put you on the clock in a couple more seconds here. Put you on the minute clock here. On the ticket now. 1 minute on the clock. Come on, Jay Scott. Hopefully you didn't leave. Oh, that'd be a shame if you left. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Come on, Jay Scott, please. Done a manual lockout. Great day. Thanks for the stream rips. Nice work there, Hydro Oxide. Nice job. Oh, no. I think Jay Scott might have left. Oh, there's Jay. Oh, man. Whoo, you had me going for a minute there, Jay Scott. Ooh, boy. You had me going there for a minute. I'm guessing that's got to be on Instagram. That's got to be on Instagram. Let me see. Let's get this going here. Let's make sure that you're there. Do. Come on down, Jay Scott Town. And yeah, you follow me. Look at that. Give it up for Jay Scott in the building. I'm going to send you a message right now. Boom. Sent you a message on Instagram. That is me. Whoop. There we go. Give it up, folks, for Jay Scott and Vince. Give it up for them, our big winners of the day. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, folks. Well, that's going to wrap up the stream for today. I'm going to continue trading in the Discord, as I always do. See if we can catch some more moves, potentially here to the downside. But I wish you all the best and most greenest of days. Hopefully, you all have a fantastic day out there. And I will be back bright and early here for Thursday's stream at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it. We're going to have a lot of fun here tomorrow. Probably some more giveaways, depending on the temperature of the room. We had a great crowd today. We had a great group of people. Let's keep the party bus rolling. Good luck today. Take care. Trade safe. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.